Yo, what's up guys? It's your favorite narcissist, Zentenzuken here, coming at you with a tutorial commentary. The gameplay you're about to watch is a 56 and 7 gameplay using the 870 MCS. And I'm sorry if you've already seen this clip. If you already know what this clip is, basically I got a 22 kill streak in 2 minutes, and I decided to stop the recording there because I wanted to make a short clip to send to Big Mooney so it wouldn't like fuck up my email, because I'm going to be submitting this to Big Mooney, so please wish me luck. If it does get on the top plays, I will be the happiest camper alive. But I ended up turning off the PVR and then turned it back on to record the rest of the game. So when I'm commentating right now, the audio might be a little splitty because I'm going to have to do 2 separate commentaries to mash them all together. But anyways, as you already see right here, we've already taken out 8 people, and that's actually pretty impressive in the first, like, what, freaking 20 seconds, not even, like, maybe a little bit more, 35 seconds. Well, now we're already up to, what was that, like 11, 10, something like that, and it was 22 kills in a row in 2 minutes. That's some bragging rights right there. You might be saying, well, you're using a shotgun. Well, the thing is, shotguns have a little bit of some skill required to use them, like I use them, and I'm actually going to be sharing my skills and knowledge of shotguns with you guys. And we're at 14 kills already. And what is it? 1 minute 30 seconds in, 14 kills. That's pretty sick. You know, make that 15. I get the kill counts as assists, but so 16. Shit, damn, I'm good. 17. We missed the shot over there, but then interception, and then we get another assist to make it. I don't even know where we're at right now. A bunch of kills. Let's just leave it at that. Anyways, I'm using full choke and buckshot on my shotguns. I'll be explaining why I think that's the greatest combination for certain shotguns. I'll be sharing combinations for other shotguns, namely the pump actions, because this video is mainly for the pump actions. There's literally no skill required for the semi-autos. It's just point, aim down sights or hip, and just press the shoot trigger, and that's pretty much it. But pump actions, there's a little bit of learning curve. You can play them 2 ways. You can play them like a normal player, which is basically hope to God that you get the one shot, or you can play like I do and actually use some strategy to it. And like, if you think that I'm just getting lucky, as you saw right there, I curved the bullet thanks to a little strategy I use. Anyways, that was the 20-second kill, and then I my gun jams, and then I suck. But I'm gonna be cutting off the commentary real soon, so please don't mind it. It might be a little bit choppy while you guys are watching it. Anyways, here's where I die. This guy, through the fire and the flames, he carries on. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so I'm back, and here's the rest of the gameplay. So now it's time to get to the bulk of this video, the meat and potatoes of this video, and I'm going to be sharing my knowledge of pump actions to you. So firstly, you want to pick your pump action, and now I believe there's 4 in this Battlefield title, and you got the 8, and they are unlocked as the followed: the 870, the Hawk 12 gauge, the SPOS 12, and then the UTS 15. Now, I don't know if the Hawk actually comes before the SPOS, or the SPOS becomes, or if the SPOS is unlocked before the Hawk, so please don't criticize me over it. This is coming out of my ass right now, so I'm not like a super genius. I can hardly remember my brother's birthday, so I'm sorry, my brother, but anyways, so you have those 4 shotguns to pick from, and it's all about playstyle. You got the 870, and this has the most pellets per the shot for the pump actions. You have 12 pellets per shot. Well, high damage pellets, because the Hawk is an exception, but I'll get to that in a second. And you got the SPOS 12, which it shoots 1 less pellet than the, one less pellet than the 870, but it has 1 more mag, and it's got the same RPM. Both shoot at 109 RPM. You got the Hawk 12 gauge, and this is what I said is an exception. It's got 14 pellets, and you might be thinking, holy shit, the damage potential is so real. But sadly, that's not the case, because each pellet deals 15 damage as opposed to the 18 if you're using buckshot, and instead of 13 with flechette, you do only 11. So if you think about that, with flechette, you're gonna need fucking 10 pellets. And more often than not, in Battlefield, the way it's currently coded, you're not gonna get 10 pellets in with the Hawk 12 gauge. It's gonna take 2 shots. And the Hawk 12 gauge also shoots, I think, at 90 RPM, which is the slowest. So you're gonna usually need 2 shots to kill, even at a very close range, and you're just gonna die. Okay, and then you got the UTS 15. It's got the second lowest RPM. I think it's 99 or something like that. and it shoots 9 pellets, but it's got 15 bullets. Also, the Hawk, I believe, has like, what, 7 bullets, and it's magazine fed, so you can't really do a reload cancel. I'll explain that in just a second, but you got those 4 shotguns. Now, here's what I'm going to recommend to you. If you're a player who knows you're going to be in the front lines a lot, and you're going to be facing a shit ton of enemies, then go with the UTS-15. It's pretty good. It's also good for hipfire because it's a bullpup, so you got better moving accuracy and better hipfire accuracy than the other shotguns. I know you have better hipfire accuracy than the others. Well, yeah, you do. If you're going to be facing up against usually singles or maybe groups of 3, a little spread out, then use the 870. And if you just want to mix it up, have a little slice of life, spice it up like the Spice Girls, you're going to want to use the Hawk 12 gauge, because there's really no benefit to the Hawk 12 gauge except that you have more pellets. But why would you need more pellets when you can, if it's going to take like 2 shots to kill? And if you're going to be using the 870, never use this boss. It's pretty much just useless. Why would you want to sacrifice damage for 1 more pellet? Like, come on. It's only 1 more pellet. It's not going to really make a difference. It might make a difference, you know, but in most scenarios, that's not going to really work out. So if you've picked your shotgun, then that's A-okay. Second, you're going to want to pick your sensitivity. Me, when I'm using shotguns, well, me in general, when I'm using a different class, I actually switch my sensitivities per game. When I'm using a shotgun, I switch it to a higher sensitivity, well, medium-high. 24 sensitivity is good on console. I switch it to 24 because it's slow enough where I can drag my shots when aiming down sights. As you see right there, I dragged it, and I can still kill them. And then you got the you also have the benefits of turning on people when you're hipping. That sounds really disgusting. But so once you pick your sensitivity, then you gotta use your attachments. And earlier in this video, I mentioned that I think the best attachment combination is buckshot and full choke. Mainly because you're not really gonna hipfire in this game, because even with shotguns, Battlefield 4's hipfire is pretty screwed. Hipfiring is really unreliable, and I wouldn't recommend it. And you're gonna want to ADS all the time, and you're gonna want to use buckshot because they got a really big buffing. Because usually before patch, buckshots were completely like nullified by the defensive perk, but now they're not by a lot, that is. And flechettes, the only benefits they get are you have more damage at range, they're closer grouping, and they have a faster bullet velocity. But if you want the more damage and you want the grouping of, say, flechettes, I recommend using buckshot, because if buckshot alone with a standard barrel, it's gonna have a wider spread of pellets. But if you put the full choke, it actually has the spread of flechettes. So pretty much you got flechette cone of fire with buckshot damage. So that's why I think it's the best. Accessory is a no-brainer. You're gonna want laser sight, even though the hipfire is unreliable. In some situations, you're just gonna have to hipfire, and basically, you're just gonna want a laser sight. And for sights, I always use iron sights. You might be wondering why. Well, if you don't know, Battlefield has different sensitivities when you ADS, and the ADS sensitivity for iron sights is actually a bit higher than the sights, so you can drag it a little faster, and also like the visual recoil is lower when you're using iron sights. I know that sounds weird, but try it out, it's actually legit. So basically you're going to be more accurate with your shots, and you can drag it really easily. And as you see, what I like to do a little quick scope thing. So what you're going to want to do is, in the test range, see those little dummies, you're going to want to find the middle of your screen, and the middle of the screen is usually the very fucking middle of your circle, and you're going to want to basically like learn to quick scope. Never try to aim down sights and continue aiming down sights, because that's not really going to work. You're just going to want to continue like doing a little quick scope thing. Basically that's my knowledge on shotguns. That's all you're going to want to know, is you're just going to want to fucking just quick scope the living hell and learn about your sensitivity. That's pretty much it. I know 2 secrets. I watched all of this, but it was a pretty beast gameplay. But some people literally play like they just aim down sights and shoot, so I'm just showing you like basically this video in a nutshell. Quick scope the living hell out of your enemies. Anyways, this has been JQS. Hopefully you're not mad at me for wasting your time, and I am out. Also, please click the links below for the previous video.